Now we can dive into your lesson on your signature selling style. I want everyone to get out a piece of paper, please. I'll give you a second. Okay, that's a second. All right, does everyone have a paper? Good. You can type this, but it's not necessary. It's going to take 2 seconds. So first, what I want you to do, first we need to talk about what is a signature selling style and why it's important. So a signature selling style is your brand in the marketplace. It's your personal brand, no matter what company you sell for or what product you sell. You will always have your personal brand that you bring to the market. And it's also going to help dictate how you create your sales playbooks and your sales scripts. It lays the whole framework for everything else you create in the course. Okay, so get out that piece of paper. Hopefully you had enough time now. And on the left side of the paper, I want you to list 10 people that you admire. Now, these people can be alive, dead, people you know, people you don't know, fictional, historical. It could be any character or person you admire. So list 10 people that you admire and really push yourself to get 10. Okay, I'm going to give you a second to do that. I'll turn on some music. You good? All right, I'll give you a couple minutes. Okay. So the next thing I want you to do is next to each of those names, I want you to write one adjective that describes why you admire that person. And don't be afraid you can repeat adjectives. It's okay. So you might say, I admire this person. The adjective might be brave, courageous. So list next to each person one, it could be more than one, adjective of why you chose that person that you admire. If anyone has any questions, just pop them in the chat box. I'll be glad to walk you through them. Maybe Monday. Okay. Does everyone have their adjectives listed? Okay, great. So then what you're going to do at the bottom of the page, I want you to list all the adjectives you mentioned, but only list them once. So just combine them all at the bottom of the page. Okay. Is everyone done? Let me know in the chat. Okay, great. So now I want you to look at this list. And what do you think this list represents? Bingo. Yeah, your signature selling style. But it's actually more than that. This list actually represents who you are. It represents your core values and your core ideals. Now, we have something called conditioned values and core values. Core values are your true values, the things that are truly important to you. And they guide your decisions. And then we have conditioned values. Conditioned values are what other people say are important to us, should be important to us. So whatever your core values are, there's no judgment. People might have different ones. There's no right or wrong values. But let's say, for instance, you're in a selling situation and you were told that, at the end of the sale, you should try to upsell the customer. You should try to give them, extra features and benefits on their package. And you've developed a relationship with this person where they say, I trust you, do whatever you think is good for me. And you know that you can upsell this person. But you also know that they don't need whatever you're upselling, okay, in this situation. So you've got a conflict. You've got your core value, which says do right by people, integrity, honesty. And then you've got your conditioned value, which might sound something like you should always, try to get whatever you can. So now you have this conflict, right? You have somebody telling you, you've got to upsell in order to get your bonus or whatever. And you've got all this noise in your head. And so that creates a conflict. So anytime you take an action that goes against your core values, you basically feel crappy and you feel like you're not connected and aligned. So this is your signature selling style. This is unique to you. So this is how you will represent yourself in the marketplace. Now, a lot of the words you might have, you might think, aren't necessarily associated with salespeople or someone who's trying to sell something. Honest, right? Brave, courageous, witty. Those were some of mine. But this is how you're going to go out in the marketplace. And this is how I'm going to teach you how to go out into the marketplace. And just because you're not necessarily living up to all these ideals doesn't mean it's not who you are. If integrity is something that's important to you, but you remember the last time I told a white lie, it doesn't mean you're a liar. It still means that integrity is a core value to you. We're just all on this journey where we're trying to get totally aligned with what we believe innately is our core values. Okay? So what do you guys think of that? This is awesome. I remember the first time I did that, I was blown away because I didn't think that those words actually represented me. But when I saw them, I said, oh, wow, you know what? Maybe I am all those things. And maybe I should go out into the world and be all of those things. So I hope that you do that too. All right. Oh, and if you want to do something fun, go to this website called wordclouds.com. And you can put in your list of adjectives and it'll create this beautiful word art picture that you can, put in whatever colors you want. And I put those in my office because I like to be surrounded by these visual representations of what I want my life to be. So that's something fun for you to do.